Okay, so today let's talk a little bit about zero waste shaving. When I went zero waste for the entire month of September, I didn't really change my razor because I was a little hesitant to go to any of the zero waste shaving options because I was worried that I am such a klutz, I would just cut my legs up like none other. And I was technically going to get away with not having to replace the razor head for the entire month. But since then, I've continued to do more research on it and make a switch. So if you shave and you're a girl, you may have most likely at some point used a Venus. I remember these being like the razor to use when I was in junior high, like late 90s, early 2000s. And I got one. They started coming out, so you got like, it was like a thing, you would start getting them in every single color. These hunks of plastic that they charge way too much money for, and ridiculously priced heads. And that is what I used as my main setup for shaving my legs for like a decade or longer, since I was probably 13. Ooh. Then over the summer, I finally made the switch to the Dollar Shave Club. This is a Dollar Shave Club razor, and since I'd only been using it for like 2 months or so, I didn't really feel like not using it in September. But after September, just the past couple months, I was out of razor heads for this one and thought instead of ordering more, I would just make the plunge. Whew. So if you're going to go zero waste with shaving, your best option is a safety razor. Okay, so how exactly does a safety razor work? It's essentially kind of like a straight edge on a stick, and that is one of the reasons why I was so nervous making the switch. But it is a much cheaper setup once you get it going, because the little blades that you get are so much less expensive than yours, and they are all recyclable. So what I do is I keep my little used blades in a jar, and I will eventually go and take them all at once when I get like a nice stack of them to a recycle center. And most grocery stores, you can buy something like this. These are the Gillette ones. They come in different ones. They're crazy affordable, and they're packs of super thin razors like so. Unfortunately, I think this paper is recyclable. Not 100% sure. Safety razors generally have 3 different parts: a top, a little bottom, and a handle. So just slip it on like so, and voila, nice new razor. Okay, so a little bit of tips when using a safety razor, or at least ones that I was given when I made the switch. You want to use the weight of it, go like this to shave. I'm not putting that much weight because I don't actually want to try to shave little peach fuzz off of my hand, but it's just kind of like a movement like this. You need the skin to be pretty taut, so some areas are a little bit more difficult, and a lot of people use a brush. You don't have to use a brush. You can use, this is Prince by Lush, so it's more of a, it's more of a cream, so you don't really have to necessarily put it on with a brush. And then it was recommended to me to use a like pre-shave oil to help prevent cutting. I haven't really noticed a difference, but it does smell lovely. So I was really scared. I was really nervous to make the switch and try to shave with this, because I just imagined myself cutting myself like none other. But this is what happened. Okay, so welcome to my bathroom. It is a very blue room. Okay, I'm gonna try to figure out a good way to do this. My bathroom, I apologize, is not set up very well for the task at hand. Okay, so when using a safety razor, I think it is, like with all other razors, best to not try to dry shave. So we can see what we'll do. I'm really nervous because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna cut myself pretty bad and I have zero idea what I'm doing. So I was told that just a little bit of oil goes a really long way and helps make sure that you don't cut yourself. So just putting a little bit on my legs, and even if it doesn't end up helping, it does smell rather nice. So at least it does one thing. Okay, and get some water going. Okay. I will do the best I can, but again, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm really nervous to cut myself. Okay. I'm gonna use the Prince lotion, the shaving lotion cream stuff to start because it's what I have. Okay. Put a little bit on. I don't even think I need the brush yet. I might have to save the brush for like the next time I have like more like traditional shaving soap. So it's wet. Here we go. Okay, so first impression, actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. I think I actually did a much better job of shaving around my knee than I do with an old traditional razor, so that's exciting. And with the shaving cream and not having to use the brush and the soap for this, although I will try that in the future, I don't think it's gonna add too much time to my getting ready routine. And yeah, feeling pretty smooth. So zero waste. I think I'm a convert. Kinda really like it. Okay, so I have now been using this setup for a couple weeks and there are a few things that I've noticed. One, I don't really have to be using shaving cream. I can just use my regular soap and that does work. It's not always the best, but it is a functional way of doing it without feeling too difficult or like I'm creating razor burn or anything like that. And that does make it a little bit of a faster process because then I can shave in the shower instead of feeling like I need to set up a whole station doodad and shave separate. So time saver. As I've been learning to use it, I have also gotten a little lazy about using it, so my technique sometimes isn't always great, and I have been getting myself up a fair amount. I just need to do the same thing that I did when I used to cut myself up with razors like this. Slow the F down. And should be much more careful when I shave. Just I just need to stop being in such a hurry, and then maybe I won't cut my legs. I do find that I think it is still easier to actually get a better shave around my knees than another razor, which is interesting because I feel like these type of razors are designed to be able to like move around those hard places, but this one I just do a little bit of a better job. And yeah, I'm getting a close shave. I think it's good. I think I still need a lot of practice. I think I do cut myself up a bit more than I thought I did right after my very first time using it, but practice makes perfect. Hopefully in a couple months I will have a system down. It won't add too much time to my getting ready, and I'll be able to use it for life. So if you have any questions about using a safety razor or zero waste shaving or other zero waste questions, please leave them in the comment section below. If you liked this video, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. I do a new video once or twice a week, and I'll be doing zero waste tips at least once a month. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye!